rather uncomfortable, to say the least.
And?
The speed limit, as I said before, was 15 miles an hour. Rain was coming down.
And wind direction, sir?
Yes, Chevrolets.
I beg your pardon. I said wind direction.
Can't hear you, young fella.
I say wind direction.
Which direction?
Wind, yes.
Yes. Then, from Eastport to Block Island, there's also more weather in prospect.
And will it be good or bad for we men who go down to the sea in ships?
I'm talking to both men and women. Not just to any one particular party.
No, I said we who go down to the sea in ships.
You announcers talk so low.
Well, sir, I merely asked you what the weather was between Eastport and Block Island for us folks who go down to the sea in ships.
Well, there'll be water there for your ships, I can guarantee you that.
Well, we know that, sir. I mean the wind direction and
no protection, no.
Low cloudiness and...
High humidity.
Excuse me.
Just came in. Hi. Sit over there, humidity, will you?
Oh, well. I don't know. Sir, would you care to give us your name and address and we can use your property?
Ed Sternley, Wilmotville.
Thank you. And that's in Vermont, of course.
Yes, and I might say I've been saving string for 35 or 40 years now.
Friends, would you like
Wrapped
to be
up in tinfoil.
Friends, would you like to be a handyman? I say, would you like to be a handyman around your house?
You're not directing this to him, right?
No, I'm just putting in a plug for the handyman's guide.
Well, why should you give a plug for the handyman's guide?
Oh, I don't know.
Do you have cracks in your ceiling and walls?
Oh, I beg your pardon.
Is your roof falling in?
Yes. But one thing about me, sir, I can always find and fix a leaky faucet. And you'll find that and thousands of other answers to questions that you'll run up against at home.
They haven't bought any time on this.
How to upholster a sofa, for instance? How many times have you sat down and said, boy, I wish I could upholster a sofa?
How many times have you learned to play guitar the way the cowboys do?
Wouldn't you like to be able to sit down and enthrall your friends on a hound dog guitar? Would you?
Yeah.
Sure. Well, all you have to do is just send a penny postcard to me, the Old Salt, care of this station.
Now, Mr. Green will move to a cheap, slightly used upright piano.
This piano, friends, can be had for $100 down.
It's
$30
completely
a week,
fireproof, too.
and it'll be all paid for in 2 years.
Play something, Mr. Green.
Wouldn't it be grand to have this in your own home?
You mean the piano, of course, not the man who's behind it.
Or would you play a more expensive piano, please?
Move over to one of the baby grands.
Notice the difference, friend?
See, it's much louder on those
Square, the notes has a better sounding board, and it might mention it has black keys that the other one lacks.
Now, here's one with both black and white keys.
Matinee with Bob and Ray, with music by Kenneth Wilson. Broadcast from the burn-proof piano-type warehouse will be on
our glass tower
tomorrow at 1 o'clock over much of this same station.
We'll really look for you, I suppose.
This is your host, Stephen Sturdley, bidding you all so long.
will be back tomorrow.
And hang by your thumb.
K.R. Killian will be here. A lot more of your old friends. Mary Margaret Magoon returns tomorrow, too.
Where was she today, Bob?
Enjoying the long holiday weekend.
Oh, that's right. Have a holiday weekend, everybody.
Matinee with Bob and Ray, October 25th, 1948 on Classic Radio Theater.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Changing the world, one life at a time.
I just feel great. It gives me energy. It is just the right amount. I just feel so good. I love taking Balance of Nature.
Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Go to balanceofnature.com today and use discount code USA.
If you enjoy our Classic Radio Theater broadcasts and want to start building a collection of your own, go to classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. There you'll find links to great classic radio collections on CD, along with links to great reading on classic radio, plus Classic Radio Theater on demand. Check out our webpage, available now at classicradio.stream. That's classicradio.stream. And enjoy. I know Wyatt's going to brag about how Mike Lindell and My Pillow have given him the best night's sleep of his life, but it's true. 3 years ago, before I got my first My Pillow, I just couldn't sleep through the night. I was restless. I was up and down all night long. Now with My Pillow, I sleep through the night every night. But don't just trust me. Try it for yourself. You've got a 60-day money-back guarantee and a 10-year warranty with a pillow that's guaranteed the most comfortable pillow you'll ever own. And right now, the buy one, get one free offer is still available. Go to MyPillow.com, use the promo code USA, and get 2 MyPillow premium pillows at a better price than you can get at retail just by using my promo code USA, or call 1-800-951-8175. Take my word for it. You'll get the best sleep of your life, or you get your money back. And my promo code USA will get you up to 60% off the entire line of MyPillow products. MyPillow.com. Use promo code USA or call 1-800-951-8175.
Oh, come on, I hate you. You have no right to speak to me. You're stupid, you're evil. You believe in your God, guns, and gold. You shouldn't have the right to vote. We must fix this disgusting country now. We want socialism now.
Whoa there, little fella. Our U.S. Constitution protects your right to say these things, even if they are drivel.
Our founders believed in our inalienable rights granted by God, not some mafia. Our Bill of Rights protects your personal freedoms, your absolute right to speak to others, whether loving and kind or hateful and stupid.
Utopia doesn't exist. It only destroys. Millions of innocents slaughtered by the communists in Cambodia, China, and the Union of Soviet Socialist Republics.
And millions of people were gassed by Hitler's National Socialist Party.
Where do you stand? Help us save the Constitution and restore our American dream. Go to SaveMyFreedom.com. That's SaveMyFreedom.com.
Brought to you by the American Media Council.
Let's wrap up this episode of Classic Radio Theater with part 9 of the 9-part yours truly Johnny Dollar story, The Phantom Chase Matter. This was originally broadcast October 24th, 1956.
From Hollywood, it's time now for...
Johnny Dollar.
It's Lola Chase, Johnny.
Hang up, Dollar.
Johnny, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, but right now I can think of a lot of places I'd rather be.
I said hang up.
Johnny, there's someone there with you.
Look, Dollar.
Is it Tom? It is Tom, isn't it? I'm coming over.
No, don't do it.
I'm coming over.
Stay away, Lola. He has a gun and he means business.
Tonight, and every weekday night, Bob Bailey in the transcribed adventures of the man with the action-packed expense account, America's fabulous freelance insurance investigator.
Yours truly, Johnny Dollar. From Special Investigator Johnny Dollar, location Barbados, British West Indies. To the Home Office, Universal Adjustment Bureau, Hartford, Connecticut. Assignment, The Phantom Chase Matter. Expense account continued. Item 28. Well, along about then, I figured this item would be around $200, burial expenses for me. Tom Chase was desperate, tired of running, and ready to take me off his trail for keeps. But Lola Chase's phone call to me seemed to have a strange effect on him.
That was my wife, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was Lola.
Why'd you drag her into this, Dollar?
I didn't, Chase. She insisted on coming here to Barbados herself.
Why couldn't she stay out of it?
I suppose because she's your wife.
That's all over.
Yeah, I figured that when I found out it was a woman who arranged your hideout in New Orleans.
Yeah, that's all over, too.
Turned sour, huh?
Real sour. There's nothing left for me.
Wait a minute. Look, Chase. There's only one thing for you to do. Turn yourself in. Turn over what's left of the money, and
you'll be... It's too late for that, Dollar. There's only one thing left.
Wait a minute. Killing me's not going to do any good, Chase. Somebody else will take over and keep after you until they get you. And they will get you sooner or later. You can count on it.
I know. They'll keep coming after me. I can't run anymore, Dollar. I won't take it anymore from you or anybody. I just won't take it.
Oh. I never thought I'd be glad to get hit on the head. But just before I blacked out, I remember being very happy that it wasn't the bullet in the back I'd been expecting. I don't know how long I was out, but when I came to, Lola Chase and George Everson were bending over me.
Are you all right, Johnny?
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, brother, my head feels like it was on a pogo stick.
What happened, Mr. Dollar?
Chase was waiting for me here in my hotel room with a gun.
Why did he come here?
For a very good reason. To take me off his trail for keeps.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. But when you phoned, Lola, it seemed to tie him up in knots to learn that you were here in Barbados. He started talking wildly.
Mr. Dollar, Lola and I'd still like to try the plan I mentioned to you earlier.
Oh, look, Mr.
No,
Everson.
now, hear me out. If we could just talk
You'd be
to Tom.
wasting your breath, Everson. Tom Chase is not about to turn himself in now or ever. I still don't get it, though.
Get what?
Why he didn't kill me just now. And why he didn't kill me before in the waterfront warehouse or on Lagos Island. He had plenty of chances. It's almost as if...
Yes?
Skip it. Everson, suppose you take Lola back to her hotel. I'm going to check with Police Inspector Whitsett.
From what you tell me, Mr. Dollar, I'd say Chase was just about at the breaking point.
Yeah, that's why we've got to track him down fast before he loses his head completely.
Well, we're continuing our check of hotels and rooming houses. I don't think there's anything else we can do for the moment. Excuse me. Whitsett here? Yes, just a moment. For you, Mr. Dollar.
Oh, thanks. Hello?
It's Lola, Johnny. He was just here.
Chase, where?
Here at my hotel cottage. Please come quickly, Johnny.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. I made it in 8. Lola was still trembling.
It was horrible. He was talking wild, crazy.
You see which way he went?
Yes. I got to the window in time to see him drive off toward the mountain. Johnny, we've got to find him. He's out of his mind.
We piled into the car and took off after Chase up a twisting, steep mountain road. Tell me what happened, Lola. What'd he say?
I've never seen him like that before, Johnny. He's sick. The things he said.
Like what?
That it was all over. There was nothing left for him. That he just wanted to see me once more before...
Before what?
He didn't say, but... Oh, hurry, Johnny.
We can't take these turns any faster.
I begged him to turn himself in. He said he wished he could, for my sake. But that he couldn't.
Look, Lola, maybe he just took this route to cross the island.
The way he was talking, Johnny, I don't think he was trying to get across the island.
Wait a minute, hold it. Look, up ahead.
That's the car he was driving.
Parked beside the road.
Next to a cliff, Johnny.
Yeah. All right, Lola. You'd better stay right here in the car.
Yes, I guess I'd rather.
I walked to the edge of the cliff and looked down. His body was crumbled up on the rocks below. I climbed down. He was dead, all smashed up. It wasn't pretty. I climbed back to my car. Lola just looked at me with the big question in her eyes. All I did was nod. All she did was slump over on the seat. I drove her back to her hotel and phoned Inspector Whitsett. Then I went back to my hotel. Expense account item 29, $3. Drinks for me. I thought about a lot of things. About Tom Chase, who'd had everything in his favor back in New York, but who'd embezzled $120,000. Had killed a man in New Orleans for trying to turn him in, but who hadn't killed me for trying the same thing, and who ended up at the bottom of a cliff in Barbados. I thought about Lola, who'd come a long way for nothing, except the final heartache. And I thought about me, who'd also come a long way for nothing, period. The next day, I dropped in on Inspector Whitsett at police headquarters.
Well, Dollar, I've missed you.
I sort of took time out for a while, Inspector.
I don't wonder. Well, Mrs. Chase, of course, identified the body. The inquest was this morning. Verdict suicide. Burial's this afternoon.
Here in Barbados?
At first, Mrs. Chase wanted to take the body back to New York, but Mr. Everson felt that would just be adding another painful experience to those she'd already been through.
Oh, yeah. Well, I still don't have the money Chase embezzled, Inspector.
No, and offhand, I'd say your chances of finding it were not too good.
Did you find anything at all in Chase's pockets that might give me a lead?
Oh, just the usual. Loose change, his wallet, cigarettes, some matches, a comb.
Book matches?
Yeah. From a waterfront bar.
Well, let me see him, Inspector. It's not much, but it's the only thing I've got to go on. I went down to the waterfront bar named on the match folder and started combing the neighborhood. I checked every hotel and rooming house. 3 hours later, I was about ready to give up. And then I found it. Yep. Chase's last hideout. I searched his room, but the money wasn't there. I went back to the desk and checked the register again, trying to find out if a woman had checked in about the same time Chase had. No soap. But then I pulled out the sample of Chase's writing that Everson had given me in New York, and I compared it to Chase's signature on the register.